Hello, I am Dr. Rich Castellano, and I am a double board certified facial plastic surgeon. I am an expert on how to change the facial appearance and how your facial appearance changes you. So let me ask you a question. What do you think the most powerful thing is that the face can do? Okay, you can do a lot of things, and to cut that discussion short, I will tell you that the most powerful thing our face can do is to smile. It's the main component of happiness. It's what we love to see other people do. Yet, as one of the most powerful things our face can do, people really don't use their smile that much or that effectively. Let me ask you a question. Out of 100 people walking around the hotel, restaurant, shopping mall, airport, how many would you guess have a smile on their face at any given time? I've asked this question many times, and I've gotten answers as high as 70%, 50%, 30, 20%, 10, 15%. The answer is 3 out of 100. Okay, some people guess it right. Most of us will tend to overestimate how much people use their smile. The highest I ever got was 10% in a restaurant where people were really yucking it up and having a great time. So, people do not tend to walk around with a smile on their face. We tend to walk around with the frozen face. Now, the opposite of that is if we walk around with this big smile on our face and we're just so excited and so happy that we're not in the hospital, we've got 2 hands, we're just happy to be alive. People think something's wrong with you. So this powerful aspect of your face, people don't use it a lot, and if you use it too much, people think something's strange, or that you're up to something, you're the cat that got the canary. Well, here's what's more powerful about our smile, is that when we're truly smiling, we're not really worrying about things or stressing or obsessing. And when we're thinking about our bills and upset about something, what someone said, and just, in our heads, we're not smiling. Which is why kids are such great smilers, by the way, because they're not very deep thinkers. So with kids, what do we do? And kids, by the way, they'll do crazy things. They'll run into the streets. They drive their parents crazy. I know my kids drive my wife and I crazy. We love them, but they 11-year-old, 8-year-old, and a 6-year-old, and we have our moments. So what do? We send them to school so they can become better thinkers, and they achieve that. They graduate. They're much better thinkers, and is it any surprise when they graduate now, they don't smile as much? So I'm here to tell you that how powerfully our face can change us, that there is only one habit for happiness, and that is this. It's a smile. You cannot find someone who is truly happy that doesn't smile a lot. And if you find someone who is depressed or upset, they are not smiling. It really is that simple. And when you smile, it changes you. It changes what you think about. It changes what you focus on. I'm here to tell you we should be practicing our smile. I practice my smile. It makes me feel good. I get up in the morning and, you're groggy, and I look in the mirror and I'm like, hey, who is that guy? And my wife looks at me and is just like, oh, come on. And yes, it's silly, but it feels good. And I'm really good at smiling, and I'm good at making people smile. And I want to get even better at making people smile, because the better I am at making people smile, the longer I can stay married. And let me tell you, it's not more complicated than that. If your spouse is smiling, you get to stay married. If they're not smiling, your relationship is not going to go very long term if that pattern keeps up. As a matter of fact, it's all of our jobs to make other people smile. Whatever you do in your job, if your clients or customers are not smiling, you're not in business very long. If you're doing a great job and they're smiling, they're going to refer their family and friends. Okay? Everybody wants to be happy. I just want to see my kids be happy. How do I know if they're happy? They're smiling. So now we have a way we can measure our smile. And we can take the Smile Q test, 20 questions. It tells you, do you smile a lot? Yes or no? You have a baseline. And that gives you room for improvement. As Harvey Mackay says, the biggest room is always room for improvement. It shows you where you can take it from where you are. It affects everything you do in life. I know it's affected me personally. I've gone through my tough times and seen the power of smile. For me, as a child, when I was 7 years old, I was diagnosed with a painful hip condition. I spent 2.5 years of my life in a wheelchair and on crutches, just wanting to fit in with other kids and being so different. But because of my appearance, people treated me differently, positively and negatively. Some people were very kind, some were very unkind, using words like cripple, lame, things that a 7-year-old, 8-year-old never wants to hear. But what got me through that time? The power of my smile. The power of my family smile that built me up. It gets us through all of our toughest times. So we are very excited to share our message and to work with a publisher that shares this philosophy and wants to reach the lives of millions of people, billions of people through a simple act that we can all do, and that is smile. It feels good, it looks good, it's a free facelift, so coming from a facial plastic surgeon, that is the free facelift we should all do every day. So I look forward to the chance to meet you one day, and we're very excited at the potential partnership to share this message with our upcoming book. Again, I'm Dr. Rich Castellano, and thank you for your time.